tough tracks, bringing you the TNT All American Pulling Series. The National Tractor Pulling Championships from Bowling Green, Ohio. Army Armstrong, this is the Indy 500, the Daytona 500, the Super Bowl of outdoor pulling from Bowling Green, Ohio.
Well, not only for the pullers themselves, but 1 weekend a year, the fantastic fans of this sport gather in Ohio for 3 days of some of the best pulling in the world.
This time, we're going to look at the 7,200-pound modified. Now, these tractors have 4 and 5 engine combinations.
Well, for those not familiar with the sport, you got to realize professional pulling, it's weight. Weight determines everything. Your pulling weight and your classes are actually set by weight. So you're going to see some different engine combinations, 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches. The bottom line is they all weigh 7,200 pounds.
John Carlton, the Virginia farmer, he hails from Little Plymouth, Virginia, hooks to the sled and is ready to take it on here in Bowling Green.
Carlton drops the visor down, his left hand on the steering wheel, right hand on the throttle, relies on Chevrolet for the horsepower. Now dial that horsepower in, pulling a 50,000-pound sled. It gets heavier the further down the track you go. Carlton trying to muscle a Chevrolet horsepower out the end of the track in Bowling Green. I don't believe he's going to do it.
Excellent pull. He didn't get it out, but he's given him something to beat. 283.38. That's the distance everybody will shoot at now. It's put down by the Virginia farmer, John Carlton. Former national champion Pat Friels, he's out of Island, Kentucky, and hooks the Dollar Devil to the sled.
He also relies on the Chevrolet engine for horsepower. Eagle Cam sponsorship along with West Express Trucking out of Western Kentucky. Friels trying to win 2 national championships in a row. He watched Carlton. Let's see if he made any adjustments. He's a little bit lighter on the nose of the front of the tractor, but the weight box, notice how quick that weight box comes up and it's pitching them all shy of the 300-foot mark in Bowling Green.
Never got any ground speed, well short of John Carlton's pull of 283. Our next puller will be John Heilman, Levi Garrett. He'll be coming out of Rockford, Ohio.
Heilman been around the sport many, many years. The Levi Garrett special relies on the aluminum Chevrolet engine for horsepower. Now, you notice so far we've seen 2 tractors in front of him with 4 engines. Heilman runs a 5-engine combination. He's really light on the nose, but look at this run. He comes down the left side of the track, taking a different groove, and it looks like it paid off for him, Scott.
Very impressive. You can see he was on the brake hard, but he still takes the lead with a pull of 290.36. Your new leader is John Heilman.
John Heilman puts the name Levi Garrett in that #1 spot, but I tell you what, John, I'm sitting here right next to this tractor, and I smell nothing but brake. What is that?
Oh, I had the brake on for at least 100, 150 feet. I don't think it'll hold up. It was a beautiful run, but I had to fight the brake so hard. Them extra few feet I needed, if I could just got it straightened out, we could take it right out the gate.
Here you get a look coming right at you with the Levi Garrett pull, and you can see how close he was to getting a full pull. Right now he's the leader, but there are more to come, including Mike Piper and Just Add Dirt. He's currently second in the national point standing behind Tim Engler and Mission Impossible. So Piper, theoretically, with a win here, could take the national point lead.
Piper relies on the awesome horsepower. The Arius engine, a specialized engine manufactured just to make nothing but raw horsepower. Chevrolet and Lee, Piper's going after him, and I believe he's going to do it. A good run, working the same lane as Heilman. The left side is the place to go.
There's your new leader, Mike Piper. Just Add Dirt at 296.1.
Mike Piper bumps up in the #1 spot. Mike, everybody seems to be drifting to the left out there after about half track. What's causing that?
Well, that's kind of the nature of Bowling Green track. He had done it last year up here, and it just got a hook in it there, and he wants to lead you up the high side.
4 turbines. It's the General and Gardner Stone.
Gardner Stone, one of the most unique individuals I've ever had an opportunity to know, has a really interesting theory about horsepower. He says, I'm not going to buy it, I'm going to build it, I'm going to engineer it. And believe me, you look at the 4-turbine tractor. This is the only 4-turbine tractor in the world. Gardner Stone, it's an awesome horsepower display. 7,200 pounds. How's he going to compare to the automotive engines? Let's see right now, Scott.
It does. It even sounds like an airplane getting ready to take off. As the turbines bring her down the track, Gardner Stone and the General trying to beat 296.1. He's not going to be anywhere close.
Not going to do it, but he went to the other side of the track, and I think that actually cost him some distance. The 296 came off the left side. He goes to 259 down the right lane.
All right, the leader, if you were with us earlier, Mike Piper, and Just Add Dirt. Piper is trying to gain in the national points chase on this man, the national points leader on the TNT All American Pulling Series, Tim Engler's Mission Impossible.
We're looking at where Engler lines a sled up basically in the middle of the track. He relies on Chevrolet engines for horsepower, 5 of them. Comes out, burps the throttle real quick in order to plant it. Light on the nose, the front end starts to come up on Engler. The ground speed there. Engine starts to go away a little bit on Engler. That's going to hurt awfully bad. Not the run by any means Engler was looking for. I believe he actually lost an engine on that shot.
Still a decent run, 286.55, but he'll lose some points to Mike Piper.
Tim Engler, at the beginning of the year, you and this Chevrolet horsepower were the team to beat, but it seems like something's gone away on you. These guys are really closing in on this points battle after you.
We had an engine that run right there that went down on us to give us a little bit of a problem. I think a magneto went out. So really, I think we're right there. We're not but about, what, 4 or 5 feet behind the leader.
Actually 10 feet behind the leader as you see the end of the run for Mission Impossible. So Engler now just hoping that that will continue to be good enough. He's standing in 3rd right now, but there are still several top competitors to come, like this guy, Fred Freeman from Wadesville, Indiana, and the Mean Mistreater.
Freeman's a unique individual. You watch his right hand, he rolled about 3 feet, wham, pulled the throttle, the front end came up, trying to put the horsepower on the left side of Bowling Green track, backed out of the throttle, because in this sport, you go out of bounds, no points, no money. Boy, what a tough break, only going a 209 and a 10.
Maybe the surprise of the day, not a typical run from one of the favorites. Mean Mistreater and Fred Freeman will finish well back in the pack. Army, let's look at the run.
What he does, he nails the throttle, the front end skies on. Now the sled pulls him over. This is one of the most awesome views of a tractor pull you're ever going to see. That tractor coming, spinning the rear tires 160 mile an hour, pulling 50,000 pounds of weight straight at you.
There are very few legends in this sport, but you're looking at one of them.
Dave Banner. He and his brother Ralph have been around this game for many, many years. It's not a game to them. It's a business. It's a livelihood. Banner has won at Bowling Green before. He knows the track. He knows there's a hook in the middle of the track at about the 150 mark. Let's see if he's going to try to drive around it with 4 Chevrolet engines.
The final puller, Dave Banner and Mr. Chevy. He needs to beat 296.1. I don't think he's going to get there.
Not going to do it. Goes down the right side. Banner down the tubes, and Piper takes one of the biggest wins of his young career.
Indeed, just add dirt your winner. Let's go to Chris Chapman and look at the final standings.
Thanks, guys. Dave Banner has completed the pulling here, so now let's take a look at the final standings. First place, it's Mike Piper and Just Add Dirt. Second, John Heilman. Third, a bit of surprise, Tim Engler. And fourth, we have John Carlton out of Little Plymouth, Virginia. And rounding it out, it's Dave Banner and Mr. Chevy.